Mope, the lineup you want to see in that game for Arsenal?
For me, first of all, David Raya, Zinchenko, Gabriel Saliba. At right back, I think it really depends on the winger. Or in fact, even if it is Sterling or Modric, I feel we might need to start with Tomiyasu instead of Ben White. Ben White sometimes struggles with pace. Not sometimes, all the time he struggles with pace. Against Lens, you could see that he was dropped for Tomiyasu because of El Yewahi, who was playing on the left wing. So I think we should start with Tomiyasu. Going forward in the midfield, Thomas Partey played 2 games for Ghana during the international break, 45 minutes each. I don't know. I don't think he'll be risked to start. I think it will be Jorginho. So Jorginho, Rice, and then Odegaard. And then going forward, so far no news about Bukayo Saka. We'll find out tomorrow. But if Saka is not fit enough to play, I think Saka should not be. I don't think Saka should be rushed back into the fold. I think he should be rested. If Arteta could rest him against Manchester City, I think he should have enough confidence in his team, and he should rest Saka till he's 100% fully healed and he's well rested. So I don't mind him going for Gabriel Jesus on the right wing again, who put in a good shift. As far as I'm concerned, he can start with Havertz instead of Nketiah up top. Why is that? Because of the nature of the Chelsea centre backs. Talking about Disasi and talking about Thiago Silva, I think Havertz can punish them, especially because they would not be able to compete with him in the air, in my own opinion. So if we're going to be pinging the long balls with Raya, might as well just have a target man in Havertz as the top 9, because Nketiah's hold-up play is not the best for me, especially when it comes to transition. I don't think Nketiah is as, fluid as Havertz is. Quite an odd statement, but if you watch them closely, you see that Havertz is a bit more fluid than Nketiah, despite the frame differences. And then on the left wing, no doubt, if Martinelli is fit to go, he should start. Because I think Leandro Trossard is going to be out for this game. So if Martinelli is fit enough to start and play significant minutes, then he should start. But we've got other good options on the bench. There's Emile Smith on the bench. There's Fabio Vieira as well on the bench, who can also play that left wing position. But Martinelli would be the first choice in that left wing position. So yes, that's how I expect Arsenal to line up this weekend.
Okay, so Lex.
Well, for me, again, I think, like you said, Kai Havertz he's been a disaster. I'm still not happy that Arteta bought him. I'm not seeing the impact he's making on the team. So I really would love that he would not be in that lineup. Saka definitely should be rested. Martinelli on board. Eddie Nketiah, he could do one or two things. Jesus definitely is our regular staple now. So for the back, definitely Saliba should be there, Gabriel should be there, Ben White, Zinchenko too, yes. So if I see that kind of lineup, provided Kai Havertz is not there, I think my confidence should be up.
Oh, okay. Ahmed, I'll come back to you. What's the lineup you expect to see from Chelsea to at least get something in that game?
Well, I think he should maintain the previous formation, the formation that was against Burnley.
Okay.
But my only fear is Sterling has a knack of getting missing in such games. Whatever formation we use is going to be a very difficult. Football happens, and as I said, for me, what I think is Chelsea cannot beat Arsenal, but only Arsenal will lose to Chelsea if Arteta and the elements conspire against Arsenal. Whatever we select, I don't think we have the team to match them just yet. But however, no matter how you want to tweet it, Palmer comes to attacking midfield. Arsenal on a different level, but there's this thing about Arsenal. They must always show themselves. Even, as I said, even if I think that was their best year to win the Champions League. They lost against they were eliminated by a weak Chelsea side in that the UCL that year. So unless such things happen, they're like, okay, we've beaten Man City. It can happen. I think line does not matter. But as I said, Arteta will be a huge factor in Arsenal lose. Maybe start like Kenny was saying, starting Havertz, and football has a way of conspiring sometimes. I don't know. Over history, you watch. Imagine Saudi Arabia beating Argentina in the World Cup. Things, such kind of scenarios here. But on paper, I don't see anyhow. Even if we were to have a fully fit group, Arsenal are stronger. This year they look set. And I think on our group I once said Declan Rice is coming to Arsenal unless football happens. It's going to make Arsenal a fierce team. And I think nothing has changed. It's beginning to happen. Arsenal are just a striker away from becoming one of the best teams in Europe. A proper striker, that is, I mean. Because I don't view Nketiah and Gabriel as title-winning strikers. If you want to win the title, they are not strikers you bank on. So I don't think any lineup matters now. But let's see. Fingers crossed. My banter prediction still remains Chelsea will win 4-1. But logically, I say Arsenal will win 2-0.
Okay. So, do you agree with Ahmed on the Chelsea lineup? Any perfect lineup to get something?
Yes, there's definitely a perfect lineup for Chelsea to get against Arsenal. Arsenal definitely will start with Zinchenko at the left back, with Saliba and Gabriel at the defense. I don't know the right back they are going to start actually. Maybe Ben White. Starting that back four. I think that Chelsea can exploit that back four because actually Zinchenko moves infield inverted so that the Arsenal back line can convert to three at the back. So there's Zinchenko coming into the midfield. Now Zinchenko pulling into the midfield. I think that for Chelsea to try and counter that is moving Sterling or Mudryk, whoever is going to play at that right flank, to make sure that the person at the right flank hogs that right flank, always stays close to the touchline. That will push Zinchenko to always stay there to hold his man. Or they may try and move maybe Partey to cover that wing. Now, trying to make Partey cover the wing will make that midfield weaker. Because having a midfield maybe against a chest that is on transition, of Zinchenko, Rice, and Odegaard, you can see that Rice is the only strong tackler you have there. So I think that in the long run, Chelsea need to start fast players in that game, fast and strong. For me, Broja should start that match if he's 100% fit. Then Jackson can come in later in the game. You can go for more experience, Sterling with Palmer, that flank. Then the usual Chelsea midfield. Then at the right back, for me, James is one player that if he's 90% fit, you have to start him in that game. So James definitely has to start if he is fit. And from the news I saw today, he's fit enough to start. He trained, so he can start actually. Then at the left back, Colwill. Then at the defense, if Arsenal target Thiago Silva in that game, I think it's over for Chelsea. Because yes, Thiago Silva is skillful and all that, but he's getting old and his old age is showing. He's not as fast as he is in his prime.
Yeah.
And he hangs on to the ball a lot. So if Arsenal targets Thiago Silva in that game, I think Chelsea are done for before the game even starts.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, I know.
Okay.